What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to give you guys a tour of my planted tank, and then I'm going to do some maintenance on it, change a few things up, see if we can make it look better. Had the tank for like 6 months now. It's a planted tank, obviously, with a bunch of different plants in it. I've got shrimp, neocaridina, some rummy nose tetras, some amano shrimp, whole bunch of bladder snails. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of those. But they help clean the tank, so I don't mind them. They like to eat algae and stuff like that. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with the tank. Just gonna try and clean it up. So I've got an AI Prime freshwater fixture. It's a pretty good light, I think. Has some nice app control, which I can change from my phone. I've got a Fluval 107 filter canister. I'm running CO2, baking soda, citric acid setup thingy. Got a 5-gallon ATO, which is like way overkill for this tank. It lasts forever. But I don't like topping off my tank, so automate it away. Yeah, so I'm going to try and, address a few areas that I think don't look too great. One of which is kind of this dead space back here. See if I can fill it with plants or something. Yeah, but I think the first thing we got to do is clean up this Monte Carlo carpet. It's way too thick, overgrown. There it goes. So we're pulling it up. Yeah, so I think when Monte Carlo gets like this thick, it has a tendency to kind of float up. So it was really easy to remove from the substrate. I think it just was trying to work its way free. Anyways, so kind of the plan here is to save a little bit of the Monte Carlo to replant and either like repurpose, give away, or throw away the rest of it because I don't need that much to replant it. It's pretty dense. I'm just going to try and take like, good green parts like that because I don't want to plant like dead stuff. It's just going to rot and cloud up the water. So yeah, oh, there's Mr. Amano Shrimp coming to check things out, make sure I'm doing it by the book. And he ran away. And it's all up now. What a mess. All sorts of detritus and fish poo and broken down aqua soil, I guess. I don't know. Look at that massive, massive chunk. Oh. And the neocaridina is also curious what the heck is going on. I think that one on the left is Prego. So yeah, into the bag it goes. We'll deal with that later. So yeah, obviously the shrimp and fish kind of freaking out for a while. They're going to be fine, but how would you feel if someone came into your house and just started ripping up your carpet, So I can't really blame them. Just siphoning out all the stuff I can, Obviously I didn't get everything. I think I got a lot of it though, so that's good. And I discovered the Cenubius was hiding wedged between the carpet, so that was a nice find. And of course, I forgot without a carpet, you can't just stick the hose into the tank and start filling it. You're going to make an even bigger mess, which I did. Wonderful. So things not going according to plan right now, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal, honestly. Yeah, just move it up. Okay, got it filled back up. I'm going to throw some root tabs in there to help revitalize the substrate, help the carpet I replant kind of take hold and start growing quicker, hopefully quicker. I think I've heard like you're supposed to, I don't know, aqua soil has like a life of like 6 months before it starts to get depleted of nutrients. I don't know how true that is. I'm just going to add some extra fertilization to it. I don't think it can really hurt. And this is the part I just am so bad at. I've got kind of shaky hands, and I'm sure you guys, if you've tried this, know that like It's really easy to plant something and then it just floats up and you get all frustrated and worked up. So that's what's going on right now. I think these like ADA fancy tweezers kind of help. It seems like, I don't know. Maybe they're worth the whatever, 40 or 50 bucks. So just gonna go through and try and plant, you know, the Monte Carlo back. I'm gonna try and not plant too close to the glass. I think I saw this in like a green aqua video or something, but like you don't really want to see the pockets of leaves and stems and stuff wedged up against the glass. So that's the only thing I'm really being careful of. And I'm trying to plant it like as close as I can without like disturbing the patch I just planted before and having it float up, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, not my favorite thing to do, but it'll look better once it's planted and grows in. It kind of fills in all those empty spaces. And the rummy nose are very curious now what's going on. They thought, you know, we're done. Nope. Still working. I think that's food or something. I don't know. But I'm happy that they're out swimming. All right, it's filled back up. Everything's planted. Now I'm sucking up all the stuff I can off the surface of the water. Oh, there was a lot. Doing some by hand, some with the little surface skimmer. A little bit of everything. Messy though. All right, so now just gonna wait for the water to clear up and come to one of my many other tanks. I have MTS. I don't know about you guys. I have lots of tanks. And so, you know, it's a never-ending maintenance journey. So if I'm waiting for something like that to clear up, I'll just come over and address another tank. This is about like, I guess, my breeder tank for the Neocaridina. It's a colony of pumpkins. Yeah, and eventually I got to set up like a cull tank, I guess, to put like the less colorful ones in and keep the colony looking nice and orange. All right, so it's cleared up, I think, quite a bit. It's not totally clear, but it's already, I mean, in my opinion, looking better without that huge carpet. Neocaridina's getting to work. Stems floating everywhere. So yeah, I think that should, you know, grow in a few weeks and look a lot better. There's some other work to do, I think now, like there's that empty area I was kind of talking about. There's this corner back here, which I don't think looks good. I got to get rid of whatever that plant is. It's not doing too well anyways. Let's let the hygrophila take off. And yeah, this empty spot where you can see a bunch of like, I don't know, just stems and not leaves. Doesn't look great. All right, now I'm going to do something else drastic, of course. I'm going to chop up all these stems and just replant them. I think that's a good way to fix kind of the problem I was having. Maybe, we'll see, who knows. So just cutting them all out, and then I'm going to replant, like, again, not all of them, but some of them. So it's a lot like shorter. You can see all my equipment's kind of exposed. That's another thing I want to do is like hide that better. I think as the plants grow, they'll kind of cover that up. It doesn't look great right now. I have that bag over my filter intake for the Neocaridina babies. I've heard they can get sucked into intakes and stuff, so I just cover it with that mesh bag. And they also, it seems like they love to like feed on that thing too. It just collects gunk or, I don't know, broken down plant matter, and they just go to town on it. So it's like a little buffet for them. So it's kind of cool to have, I guess. Still chopping away. I'm going to clean up, take out some of the moss because it's going kind of crazy. Trim the hygrophila. You know, just a little bit of everything. So we're going to finish this off, and then I'm just going to like wait for a few weeks to see what it looks like, and I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like in like a few weeks to see how it's progressed, I guess, for the better or for the worse. Hopefully the better.
All right, what's up? We're back.
So it's been like 2 months now. I waited a lot longer than I probably could have to show it. But the Monte Carlo, it did take like a really long time to grow back, and it's not even like fully grown in still, which I'm kind of surprised by. You know, I'm kind of impatient. I thought like after, I don't know, a couple weeks it would have been filled in, but nah, it needed time to grow. But overall, I think the tank is looking so much better. I'm so happy with it compared to how it was. I did some other stuff too, like, you know, I showed I trimmed that Rotala back and replanted it, and it came back like a lot better. I also had some Ludwigia hiding in that corner, so it's starting to kind of come back now, which is good. I planted some more Reneki, I think it's called, those red plants. I had the mini version on the left over here, like these two more, I guess, brownish colored ones. And I added some non-minis, which the leaves have like that cool striation. So I'm really happy with that too. So I stuck those in kind of that empty spot. And then I chopped away on the other side to make room for this guy to grow, this other Reneki mini, because it was getting kind of just shaded by everything above it. So it's starting to like, yucky. It's starting to come back. Sorry, that was a nasty side shot of some algae I didn't scrape. But yeah, it's starting to come back and grow tall, so I'm pretty happy with that. The booch is growing too. It's like not a super slow grower, but it's not super fast either. And the Anubias likewise doing great. Mr. Shrimp. Cool. That's that is a Neocaridina that is not very colorful. So those are kind of the examples of ones I would want to like pull out so they don't reproduce. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I do have, I think this is oh man, Blackbeard algae, I think. Started popping up, so I'll have to be kind of careful and keep on top of that. I should get like a scraper and try and get it off. Hopefully it won't go crazy. But yeah, overall, I'm super happy with the cube. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. This is like my first planted tank YouTube video. If you guys are interested in seeing more, like, subscribe. I know it's cliche. It's my first video. I don't know what to say. Cause yeah, if you know you guys are into the kind of stuff I'm showing, I can do more. Like I've also got the saltwater tank over here. This I think could be cleaned up too. I've got planted tanks over here. So yeah, big into aquariums. I love it. It's a hobby of mine. So yeah, if you want to see more, just like, subscribe. Thank you.